Yo, what is going on? This is Unbounded once again. I'm your host, and got my boy Isaac. Happy Juneteenth.
And it's Juneteenth. You know what that means.
Wait, was that the one you wanted? Or
No,
was
hang on.
Or was it this one?
Hang on.
Hold on. I got you.
You know where I'm going? Do you know where I'm going? No, I already got it. Oh, you got it? Yeah, it's Juneteenth, so you know what that means. The remix.
Oh, the remix?
The remix. This.
Hold on, because I have the sound.
I already literally have it pulled up.
I didn't ask.
It's Juneteenth, so you know what that means.
Advertisement.
Yes, that's exactly what it means. Capitalism. further ways to keep us down as a people. Capitalism.
But we know what that means, though.
Yes.
Right?
I'm black. Hey, yo, Smalls, turn up. I'm black. I'm black, y'all, and I'm yo, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, 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 black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Actually, I'm purple.
That's what it means. That's what it means.
I tell the kids all the time I'm purple, so you know what? There you go. I'm purple. I'm purple, y'all. But yeah, happy Juneteenth, Freedom Day, Emancipation Day, the day where the last slaves that were affected by the Emancipation Proclamation were finally freed, leaving approximately 1 million slaves to be freed in the country, which would happen at the ratification of the 13th Amendment. There's your history moment of the day.
Yeah.
Shout out to LA Knight.
Shout out to LA Knight. Also, shout out to Jay Uso. Speaking of freedom, shout out to Jay Uso.
Talk about emancipating yourself from a toxic situation.
Right? Shout out to Jay Uso for getting his freedom.
That man Jay Uso said, "You know what?" And no, he had me because
had me too.
First of all, I didn't watch most of SmackDown because I was out with some coworkers.
If I watched this I was out myself, but I still found time to watch it. And me and this other dude were watching it together. We both popped. We popped.
I was actually sleeping and woke up just in time for the segment. And I'm like, I need to go to bed. And as soon as Jay started talking, my eyes got big. I woke up. I was like, oh, snap, this is about to get good. Mm-hmm. And the whole time I'm like, no, this man is really about to side with Roman. Guess what? You out. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. And I am too. I was like, yo. The matching shirts are crazy. Yeah. Shout out to the matching shirts, guys.
Give a shout out to our creators.
Shout out to Joy. My good friend from work, Joy, who got the shirts done for us.
Thank you. Very well done. Very well done. Yeah, I was shocked.
The kids know her when I say hi friend to her every day.
Because I was so engaged to the point where I'm like, yo, I was like you, he's really going to do it.
I think most people really, because he's so good at making you, like, that whole family was really, this whole
because he got personal. He said, like, Mr. Prom King, Mr. Player of the Year, Mr. Most Like This. I said, oh, man.
That's your big brother, Joshua.
Yeah.
This is your big brother, Joshua.
Yeah, I was like, man, he's digging. He's like, he's really going to do it. He's really going to do it. Then you see at the house show, Roman at the house show.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Like, shut your mouths. Shut your mouths.
Oh, I was watching it's a whole thread on Twitter.
Yeah.
Of Roman just trash talks. Like Roman's trash talking.
Yeah. From
his big dog days. I think I saw some Shield stuff up there. And even now with the whole tribal chief angle, he has been a tremendous trash talker. It was one time during his big dog days where he said something to a fan. I was like, oh snap! I ain't like you at this point, but you were eating.
He's been.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Here's the victory.
What
lap.
have I been saying? I've been
here's the victory
saying
lap.
this man was always eating. Y'all act like y'all
Here's the
acted
victory
so
lap.
surprised when like this wasn't there the whole time. Literally the whole time. The only difference between now and then is that he don't wrestle. He wrestles with no vest on now, and he's got a bit of his beard's coming. That's it. Everything else is exactly the same. And he's like,
He
10
has
times
yet
more
to say
menacing.
anything about a suffering succotash, son.
Yes. He is 10 times more menacing than he was before. Let's be real.
Yeah, because suffering succotash is not menacing at all.
That and the vest. I feel like the vest was holding it back. As dope as those vests
Once
were.
the shield stuff ended, he should have got rid of the vest.
But they made some good iterations of that vest, though. I wanted a vest personally. I really did.
They really missed out on the bag. WWE, I'm really surprised they missed out on that bag because
What,
I
of the
feel like
vest
a
or
lot
like-
of people
or him
would have
not
been
wearing a shirt?
buying that vest if they would have sold it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have one. I'd be wearing one right now.
What a dork.
I would wear one going into a sketchy neighborhood.
I would disown
would.
you.
I would.
I would, if we were in the same area, you were walking around a vest, I would walk away as if I didn't know who you were.
That vest would look dope, though.
Oh, okay,
Although
but I
I
still
have
wouldn't know
seen,
who you were.
I think about I've seen some people just randomly wear vests out in public.
I don't understand this whole style of wearing vests like that. Like the
I
bulletproof
don't get the
vest.
same thing with shiesty masks. I don't get it. Cause I got ops.
I still don't.
Who are your ops? Who are your ops? You live in
You live in the burbs, bro.
you live
Who,
in Dockland.
you get no ops.
You live on Dockland Road.
You live in
Who your
Harborview.
ops? You
You live over there in Harborview. You ain't got no ops.
You don't have ops,
It's a beautiful neighborhood. You got ops for.
bro. You live over near Nansman with all them not big houses out on the way to Nansman.
You talking about over there right behind Ansman River?
Yeah,
Those some nice houses over there.
exactly.
Too. Right there,
Exactly.
and then the other side where my aunt live at, my uncle. Nice houses. And you go even further down Ansman Parkway, some nice houses.
Exactly.
I seen all
Exactly.
the nice
And
houses.
you know
in
what?
that
You know
area.
what? They got nice houses. You know what's not out there? Ops.
Now, if you are in this one little area over here,
The only ops they got is the rival lemonade stand
across
the
from
street.
Kroger, you might have some ops.
No,
You might have some ops
you're
across
talking
from
about
Kroger.
over near near West Nova Road around there.
No, I'm talking about College Square.
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Maybe.
about it. That's about it.
Maybe.
College Square, you might have some ops, but the rest of these places, nah.
Most of y'all look crazy with the shiesty mask on.
Even the ones with ops, you still look crazy with the shiesty mask on. Abolish all shiesty masks 2023.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the movement. Abolish shiesty masks 2023.
Also, abolish the idea that because it's not normal behavior for a man that is zesty.
Did you see? I just made a TikTok about that. What was it this weekend? Because evidently now it's zesty for a man to block people.
Oh, no. Those
Well,
are
you're
the
very.
list.
Well, then you're.
Those on the list.
Well, you're zesty because I don't block people.
I block a lot of people. I do not care.
My co-host here is zesty, guys. I'm sorry. I don't block people because I'm a man. Yes, I am.
What else?
It was
bro?
something on Facebook that I saw, and I can't find it
Oh
anymore.
no! You said I saw. Oh, remember that guy who made that? He's up to 700 now. By the way,
700 on
700.
the list.
700.
We're gonna have to do another. We're gonna have to do another video now, aren't we? Because we got. How many did we do in the first video?
We did.
How
I think
many-
at the time it was only like 130 something.
Hold on, because I have it. It's on the. Let me find the video, because the number is on the video. 80. No, we did 83.
Oh, there's more than that.
We did 83, and this was 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's up
And
to
this is how-
700. Oh, like,
Why y'all matching? Because we can. Shut up. I know both. Yeah, girls. You want a shirt, DCU?
That's wild.
You want a shirt? I see you one up there.
That comment before that,
I know. I ain't stressing it. That's probably one of them trolls. I always get a troll or two every single time we do a podcast episode. They don't never be on my post when I'm playing.
Side note: Bianca Belair was looking something on. What was that?
Shout out to Montez Ford.
Yeah. Yep.
He looked like a Trump shirt.
See, I told you we were gonna get it.
It does not look like a Trump
shirt.
It
really don't. But I told
so
you we were gonna get comparisons.
You probably can't tell, but in the shirt, this is not the American flag. This is actually the Juneteenth flag. Inside the lettering.
I told you we were gonna get comparisons.
The reason why it's always right.
I told you.
I don't think have I ever explained the rules in the podcast? Have I explained the rules? Have I explained my rules in the podcast?
What are your rules of the podcast?
Rule number 1. The truth is always right. Rule number 2. If the truth is wrong, refer to rule number 1.
And I've had to learn this the hard way. Sometimes.
Hence, always.
Sometimes
right.
The truth do be right, though.
The truth is always right.
What is that brother's name? What was our good brother's name who made this list?
I forget. No, because when we did it on we got the video of we made the video off of Reddit.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I've seen him on my I've seen him on my For You page on Twitter, and he's somewhere around here. I know I've seen him.
Yeah, we did it off Reddit though.
Where's he at though? Have you seen Into the Spider-Verse yet?
Why you ask me that question?
Oh, right, you don't watch movies because you're lame.
Shut up.
I miss the PSP.
The PSP. Oh gosh. PSP.
Had one.
I've never had a PSP.
I had 2 actually. One of them.
Fun fact about me: I've never had a handheld gaming system. Never. I've never personally owned a handheld gaming system. I think my sister, she's in here. She can. My sister had a DS. Was it a DS or a DSi? Since you're in here, respond back, little girl. She had a DS.
Where is it?
All my siblings have Switches. I've never had a handheld.
Where is it?
I had a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo 64, a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360,
I found a good brother.
a PS4, an Xbox One, and now I have I had a PS5, and now I have the Xbox.
All right, our good brother.
She had a DS, a DSi, 3DS, and a Switch. Why do you have all that? Why did you have all that? We'll talk about that later on.
Anyway, our good brother's name is Elgin Barrett Eugene Smith III at Southside_gun. You're a hero, my friend.
Shout out the South Side Gun. What has been added to the list?
So this is, mind you, this is just he's reached the 700 now. This is from the 300s. So 323 is post your son on social media. Then have social media, period.
Dang.
Have a job.
What we supposed to do?
Buy Beyonce ticket. Buy a Beyonce concert ticket.
I agree with that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
that's my toxic trait right there.
I'm not.
Imagine going to a Beyonce concert.
Like,
not me.
Like I can't. It's not for me. Just not for me. Have
side
hands,
eye,
basically.
Huh?
Have hands.
Have hands.
Yes.
Dang.
Now this one's pretty crazy.
Now, if you have one hand, are you fine? Because I do know one guy with one hand. I guess he'll be fine.
Sleep with pillows.
I sleep with like 3. I ain't gonna hold you.
Have wet dreams. That's just strange.
Shout out to J. Cole.
This was attempting to copy me and steal the list. The fact that I even have to put this is crazy because this person, tried to make the exact same list, took his list and posted it as their own.
That's hilarious.
Also, well, no, that's more of an Ooga Booga take. But
what's that?
Well, you have all the Ooga Booga takes I sent you.
No, read it.
Is it gay for men that are fathers to be celebrated on one day that year? Go ahead and add that to the list.
Yeah, that's on the list.
Should I send you the tweet or?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Also, another Ooga Booga. Well, I sent. Well, we'll get to it. It's a lot. We found a lot. And just today, I woke up and saw y'all just making bad takes. Just bad take after bad take after bad take.
So this tweet here, the Juneteenth is a holiday for all Americans. It's our second Independence Day.
I saved that reaction for Roman, by the way.
It came from an article.
Okay.
From Washington Post, and I think it was a black man that did write it.
Okay. Well,
but still, Ooga Booga take.
I still say I've saved that.
Technically, if we really want to break it down, it is a Texan holiday. It shouldn't be a national holiday. If we really think about it. Huh?
But I got a day off.
I was gonna have the day off anyway. I don't care.
Well, you're out of school. You have
I was not working anyway, so.
But I do. I've saved that picture.
But
of
I'm pretty
Roman's
sure
reaction.
people that don't have to work today are really appreciative of it, like my mom. But yeah, it is a Texan holiday.
Oh, did you see my Ooga Booga thread?
Ooga Booga thread.
That one. It was just bad take after bad take after bad take.
Oh gosh.
And it didn't get better.
Well, let's go through this Ooga Booga thread real quick.
While that's pulling up, the rest of it is dipping your toe in a video.
Is this the mega?
I'm not sure.
Like Tony Khan's mega?
No.
Okay. There's a trend, and I think I've only seen in the past 5 or 6 years of grown men crying when they see their bride walking down the aisle. I have to say, it's extremely. Men shouldn't cry at such things. It should be reserved for extreme moments of pain. Shout out to the men that cried when their wife walks down the stage. Funny thing,
I've seen a couple videos of some dudes just
I've been at multiple weddings where dudes was like crying. I was like, yo, go ahead and put your tears out there. Even as a woman, would be.
It doesn't get better.
Even I as a woman would be embarrassed and would not cry in public. I'd rather excuse myself and go somewhere else, do anything but put my tears on display. So the groom crying at his wedding is even more because it's definitely done for vanity/show. And
it gets worse.
Consider why the bride never cries when she sees her groom during modern weddings.
Well, first of all, that's false. That's false. That's false.
Yeah, this is according to the wedding she's been to.
I went to a wedding,
which is approximately.
I was at a wedding where my homeboy cried as his wife walked in the aisle. She was crying too.
I've been in plenty. Yeah. Surely she feels the same emotion. It's because she's showing the man cry as part of the feminist ritual. Look how you've already started to emasculate this man. It's like a triumph of role reversal.
And it gets worse.
Modern women are unaware of the degree which feminism has no. Oh my gosh, she's a red pillar. Just this tweet has told me everything I need to know about her. She's a red pillar.
Feminism.
Modern women are unaware of the degree to which feminism has normalized the emasculation and disrespect of men in their lives. I'm anti-feminist, but this is ridiculous. And I'm anti-modern feminism. They interrupt men when they talk. They correct them publicly. They make them the butt of their jokes. No wonder marriage is seen as a trap by same men. This one isn't as bad.
No, that's not.
This one's not as bad. There's some things here that are logical. Let's see if she continues on this route though. The modern world is very emasculated.
Gynocentric.
Is it gyno or gyno?
I'm not sure.
Gynocentric society. The layers of programming are very thick, and you need to be brutally honest about your disgust instincts to understand how men and women should and should not behave in order to recalibrate to any healthy norm. My husband tells me I'm right, and all these American guys on Twitter are cats, so case closed. Is she American?
Who was that?
Let's go to the cool tweets. Go F yourself. I ugly cried and I'm not ashamed of it. Shout out to this guy.
Yeah, shout out to this guy.
I get gay about my wife nearly every day. She hops out the shower and I'm gay for her. I think about how she birthed my kid and I get gay. Celebrating Pride this year. gosh, that was great. The Perfect Man. Trad calf girl on here. I could never die in the hospital. They just have no soul. Alright. My father cried when he saw me in my dress blues at my Navy pass and review, and again on my wedding day. My husband cried when our first child was born. Crying is not just reserved for sad or fearful times. It is also commonplace in times of extreme happiness and pride.
I've cried.
Story time.
Happy.
I've cried. I literally cried once this year. It wasn't because I was sad.
When was it? When did I cry? I cried.
You saw me when I cried. You just didn't know I was crying.
This year?
Yeah.
Was I? Wait.
You were there. You just didn't know. It was at my last game.
Yes.
And I had there was my last talk with them after a game.
No, yeah, I remember that.
I told them how proud I was of them and how they took. I was able to take a group of girls who had never played, and for us to go all the way into the championship game in my first year, in their first year, girls who had only been playing for 2 months, and for them to do that against some girls who had been playing for a while, because the game before that one, we had got beat 5-1 and 5-0 first 2 games. Take them 2-1 over double overtime win to get to that game. And so yeah, I was extremely happy. I had one laughing at me. I should have laughed at her when she started crying last week, but that's a different story. But yeah, crying is not a feminine trait, and it's not always because you're sad. Fellas, if you want to cry, go ahead cry. I support it.
Oh, here's the other part. Here's the last close to 700. Get a haircut on Saturday. Not be a provider. Use a GPS.
I use GPS just for traffic.
Catch a flight anywhere.
That 701 is not zesty, but I don't like it.
Drive a hatchback. Never wrote or spit a 16. That's just crazy, honestly. Have a beard.
If you haven't wrote or spit a 16, are you living?
That's crazy. Cry at your wedding. Wear jean shorts above the knee. Eat cheese fries. Cross your ankles when you leave. This one's kind of crazy. Be a barber and have your clients book appointments.
Wait, that's how barbers get. That's because my barber now is getting his stuff booked. It started because of the pandemic.
I don't know.
All the barbers were booking appointments.
I was booking appointments before that. I was calling my barber like, hey, you got an opening? It's like, great, I'll be there at this time. Have a man pour a shot, or rather anything in your mouth. That is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That is a little. If we're not going to the bar, I'm not throwing those shots in your mouth.
No,
that ain't happening.
Be celebrated on Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yeah.
People, I said fathers.
That's
because
awesome.
701
kind of crazy.
That's not zesty, but there's an entire holiday for single parents. March 21st is Single Parents Day.
I did not know that.
Yes,
and I'm sorry.
So people saying Happy Father's Day to my mom, I'm like, I don't see single fathers out there saying Happy Mother's Day to myself. How many single fathers are being told Happy Mother's Day?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Happy Mother's Day to all the single fathers out there. It sounds ridiculous. So it should sound just as ridiculous to say Happy Father's Day to single mothers. No, March 21st. Stop missing it.
Drink a lemon drop shot.
I think it's a lemon drop shot.
A lemon drop. You never had a lemon drop? Neither have I, so don't worry. Want to eat Five Guys. Burgers and fries. My
sister said, if he don't cry, I don't want him. And if he don't cry, I'm going to punch him in the face. Just for you.
Drink Twisted Tea.
Well, dang. Wait, if you're zesty if you don't drink Twisted Tea?
Yes.
Well,
no, if you do.
If you do?
Mind you, this list is things that aren't masculine.
Okay, so you're not masculine if you do drink
Twisted Tea. Well, use women's lingo, which means it's not giving, period, it's serving.
It's giving hater.
Serving, yeah, exactly.
It's giving hater.
Yes, serving, see you next Tuesday. And who gonna check me?
Who gonna check me, though?
Yeah. You and
I
women's,
use all that.
you and women's business. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Hey, I use that one too.
It's the blank for me.
I don't use that. People still use that one.
Yeah.
Who still uses it's the blank for me?
Stand up.
It's the audacity for me. You talking about you weak in the knees? Stand up.
I'm not sure what that
I
is.
think that's what that is.
Also, you look a mess.
You look a mess.
Like
If you look
like
a
bitch,
mess, you look a mess.
So
If you look a mess, you look a mess.
we made a.
It's the
I was at
ignorance
work
for
one
me.
time and I showed the guys, some of the guys I work with,
It's
the
the
list.
Legion for me.
I showed some guys this list, and we made a list of things that aren't feminine. Do you know what we said when we put on that list?
What was on the list?
One of the things we put on there was if she wears Jordans, all she wears are Jordans.
Oh, girl, you gotta wear more than Jordans.
If she drinks Hennessy or smokes Black and Milds.
Shout out to Ugly Guy because he made a song about that.
We said if she one of my favorite was consecutive niggas. Meaning if she she repeats the word, she used the word nigga more than twice in the same sentence.
I wouldn't say it that much.
Is that what else we put on there? If she fight.
She fight.
If she fight.
Okay.
Wearing bonnets in public.
Can we go back to this whole Jordan situation now?
Go ahead. Elaborate.
I need my girl to wear more than just Jordans.
Yeah.
That's why I love BFAB so much. You ever seen BFAB's shoe collection?
She might
she'll
have the
best.
boots.
She might have the best shoe
sometimes.
game in wrestling. Matter of fact, because I was talking to Top Dollar about it, and I was like, Top Dollar, who got the best shoe game? And he was like, I think Bree got it. So shout out to BFAB with the best shoe game in all of pro wrestling. Ain't anybody touching that.
Speaking of other wild things that happened, do you want to talk about what happened with Rhea Ripley, or is that just to let that ride? We kind of gotta let that ride.
I didn't put the sound in here. Why didn't I not put the sound in here? I'm mad at myself because I was gonna put the Come Tuesday sound in there from what's his name, Von Wagner. Because
like I said before, let's just put it this way: whoever did that, you're weird.
I'm just going to.
However,
I'm going to attribute to the fact that Rhea didn't realize that was.
I don't think she
ejaculate.
did. Yeah.
Because.
You can't really fault her. You can't really fault anybody.
I mean,
for this.
I'm in it for the jokes on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I'm just going because I didn't immediately peep it, and so I was reading through the comments and I saw the Von Wagner meme. And I was like, oh shoot, somebody really did that and sent it to Rhea and she posted it. Oh my gosh! And I hopefully, whether it was Dom, Damien, or Finn, somebody got to her saying, "Hey yo, you know what that is, right?" Since we're on wrestling, let's talk about the first episode. Collision. I have one complaint.
What?
They still don't know what to do with that dog on TNT title.
Yeah, no.
The TNT title was still in the same. That TNT title has not been worth anything since Cody had it.
The first time or the second time?
Yes.
That's right.
I can't tell you which time it was, but when Cody had it, it felt like it was a legit mid-card title. Now, the mid-card title.
Well, he was fighting, defending it every day.
Now that is the
defending it against Warhorse. Shout out to Warhorse.
Shout out to Warhorse.
Speaking
he
of
was
which,
defending against anybody.
Shout out to Warhorse who
That's how Ricky Starks got there, and Eddie.
Yeah. Shout out to Warhorse. He just had a baby.
Oh, congrats to Warhorse.
Yeah.
But that's how Eddie got put on. That's how Ricky Starks got put on.
Yeah.
He was like, look, just bring who wanted. And now that's the, what is it called? Is it the All Atlantic title or is it no? It's not. It's the international title.
Which Orange Cassidy is workhorse for that.
I'm
You
still
can't even
not a fan of like
Of him or those matches?
A lot of the things that he does in his matches.
Orange Cassidy.
Like, I'm over the pockets thing now. We know he can wrestle. I don't need to see you putting your hands in your pockets every single match now. It was funny. It was cool. Honestly, the peak time of Orange Cassidy was the pandemic era when he was just like randomly hilarious.
I didn't like his feud with Jericho though. The only bit I liked from the feud with Jericho was the debate. Where he spouted that. But
whole like thing him just like popping up at random places, just chilling. I was like, okay, that's what kind of made me was like, okay, I kind of like Orange Cassidy now. But when he's in the match and every single time you turn around.
Stick with what brought you to the dance.
No. When this man does this and starts to put his hand in his pocket, sock the man in the face.
Well, like I said, he's probably going to have that match with Zack Sabre Jr., and that's going to be fire. So,
I need Zack Sabre Jr. to be the smartest man to wrestle.
I think he will. Be.
Zack Sabre Jr. should beat him.
Zack Sabre Jr. just got to have that match with Nick Gage. You heard me correctly. Zack Sabre Jr. had a match with Nick Gage. It was good.
I'll pass.
It got a little extreme, but Nick actually was hanging on.
Was there a fork used in the match?
No.
Okay. Was there any light tools used in the match?
No.
Okay.
Chairs, yes. Tacks, yes. But everything else, like,
I'm
mind
not
you,
full Jim
mind
Cornette
you, that was only when Nick Gage was like, I can't hit that point where it's like, I can't out wrestle this dude.
Well, yeah, you're not going to out wrestle.
I know, but still. That's how. But I think it was the way it went. It was like
I still think they
got the
wrong matchup for Bryan Danielson and Forbidden Door, but that's just
no. I don't think you have a bad matchup if you're fighting.
No. There's not a bad matchup. It's the wrong matchup.
I still don't. See, I don't like that word in this situation. Wrong. I don't think it's wrong.
Okay. I think there was a better matchup for Bryan Danielson.
I wouldn't even think it was better. It wasn't better, maybe, but that's debatable.
Zack Sabre Jr.
But then you're debating. Oh well, but what about Okada? Okada's literally been the best wrestler in the world for like 11 years.
And it might be an unpopular opinion. It might be.
It's not a hot take, but but I see what you mean. I get it. Trust me, I get what you mean. That Zack Sabre Jr., Bryan Danielson is a fantastic matchup.
Yeah.
It is. I'm not going to deny that it isn't. However, the idea that we get to see somebody who is the best wrestler in the world right now, and someone who has been consistently having great matches for the last 11 years since he came back from excursion in 2012. You can't tell me you're not here for that matchup, because I certainly am. And now I'm not speaking from a bias of, I've been watching a lot of New Japan, even though I have. But I have yet to see, that's not true. There are a few Okada matches, like especially big like title matches, where I wasn't like, I'm not impressed.
And honestly, I'm going to say it's probably going to be match of the night.
It will be.
And it probably might crap my top 5.
Yes.
I just feel like we got robbed last year.
Oh no!
And that's part. It's an emotional take. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's an emotional take, and it's unfortunate that the situation happened with Bryan that we got robbed of it. But it's
now think about this. We're going from babyface Bryan last year to like borderline peak, not borderline, to like what we could get peak like.
Heel Bryan has always been the best Bryan.
No, but I'm saying we could get like we're getting like 2006 Bryan, where he was Ring of Honor world champion and just out wrestling everybody.
Yeah,
kind of like how Gunther is now. Like Gunther is a heel, but he's a heel. Like I said, he's my favorite type of heel, where he's being a heel by like. Just out wrestling you, or in Gunther's case,
they're booking him like a monster though.
Yeah, out like just killing.
Because that monster here doesn't need he has Ludwig and
Fabian, Vinci.
Vinci, but he doesn't need them.
Right, which is what I like.
And I mean, I like both how they have it that you have all those types of heels, because you do have your heel that basically runs off and hides and finds the easy way out of every situation.
You have your narcissist.
You have your narcissistic heel that still uses the outside interference of Roman.
Yeah.
And then you have your monster heel. And they're all champions.
Yes. And I love it.
And we're getting, Seth is having 2 championship matches back to back this week.
Yeah.
So he's wrestling tonight in an open challenge. Braun. And then Breaker tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that match with Braun, though.
Should be good.
And he's still dealing with Ilya.
Who Braun is.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
A match that people need to not sleep on that's going to happen. Corbin versus Mello.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I know people. I know it's been very popular.
I don't like Mello's finisher.
I
don't like Mello's finisher.
What is his finisher now?
I think it's like a top rope, like.
He could come with something better. Yeah, I agree.
I think it's like a top rope
leg
drop. I think.
Yeah, that's it.
You can do something better than that.
What do you think about Cross's new finisher?
I like it, but I saw a video that made me nostalgic for Cross when he was at NXT. Remember, he had that match with Santos Escobar, that street fight.
Yeah.
And he was throwing all of them all over the place. Yeah, give me that. I mean, I like the hair.
Clean window.
Huh?
I need the bald carrying Cross back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bald was menacing. For some reason, when it comes to wrestlers, bald is just way more menacing. Like Bald Randy was evil. Bald Randy was evil. We thought he was evil. Well, we thought he was evil.
Just the full facial bald, no beard, no mustache, nothing, just straight bald.
Yes. We thought he was evil.
Because even with Zach Gibson, I can't even tell that was Zach Gibson.
No, I can't. I can't tell him without the villainous goatee that he had.
I think
my man had a villain's goatee.
Clearly they're gonna have to take some time off to get their hair back before because they're leaving. I think within the next few months their contract is expiring, and they should be out of. They're leaving NXT. They're leaving WWE, so they're gonna probably take some time off to. And I think AEW is probably their next step, if not an Impact.
Progress.
You think they go back? You think they go back over
the UK? Why not? You act like the UK scene is dead.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that it's dead, but I'm just looking at it from if you're looking to get to a bigger platform than AEW.
Maybe you don't want. Why do we always assume guys want to go bigger?
Couldn't they still do AEW and Progress?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I want to see them mixed up with FTR.
Okay. Maybe.
And I feel like you could get some good quality TV out of them and the Acclaimed. So that's why me say AEW. I'm not just trying to say, oh, this person go to AEW. Usually if I say somebody should go to AEW, I'm looking
Speaking of people going to AEW, shout out to the judge.
Oh yeah, shout out to EJ. I wonder what they have planned, because I think he's probably going to do Ring of Honor.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Also, EC3 should probably make his way back to Ring of Honor.
Do you think that TK is going to sign him?
I hope so.
I wouldn't mind it.
Because he had a good run in Ring of Honor. Where was that? Final Battle?
Yeah.
Where he showed up and did that big thing, put Control Your Narrative on the map, and they were thinking, oh, we're going to get the tour. And then we didn't get the tour because two of the guys went back to WWE.
Oh, wait.
No, I'm not salty about that.
Two of them.
Braun and Cross were supposed to be on that tour when they were coming
here. You're right.
They both went back because Braun was the Titan.
Taylor X is at nowadays.
That's a good question. That's the homie we saw
here.
Yeah, no, wherever he is, I hope he's doing all right. Hope he's doing good.
Shout out to him. He was one of the. I love trash talking people, and he was great at doing it.
What else is going on in the wrestling? So did you know that Matt Cardona is basically a belt collector and nobody's noticed?
He's so low key about it.
I know, and I love it. He's
supposed to be here next month.
He has the One Pro Wrestling World Championship. It's a show in the UK. He's the House of Glory World Champion, which I didn't know. Let me see. Let me look at.
It could be. It could be. It could be the house phone.
Yeah, he has. He is the. Oh, I forgot he was. He did have the 10 pounds of gold. So he currently.
Oh yeah.
He currently is the internet champion. He's a wrestling showcase champion. He's the Jericho Cruise Oceanic champion. He's the World Series Wrestling Heavyweight champion. That's a show in the. Australia. He's the Absolute Intense Wrestling. He's an AIW Absolute Champion, the Absolute Intense Wrestling Champion, the SCX Champion. What is that? Squared Circle Expo. He's a Squared Circle Expo Champion.
I thought you said SEX Champion. I was like, why?
No, SC.
Okay, I'm about to say.
And then he's the House of Glory Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
So he has 7 titles.
And I forget who he's wrestling when he comes to VCW, which is right before we go to. Okay, there is no tickets for SummerSlam Access.
They're all sold out.
No, there's just none.
So what is? Don't tell me it's all sold out.
No, it's not.
So what are we? So we're getting the Civil War at Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm. By the way, what are you doing that day? What day is it? The first?
Is it the first?
Yeah. What are you doing that day?
Now my schedule's free because I was going to be in North Carolina, but I don't think
Would
I'm
you?
doing that.
What day? That's a Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Would you like to do live reactions?
We can.
Awesome.
All right, if we do, this is a seat right above the ramp. Those are like between $80 and $90.
I'm mad. You said so they don't have. They're not on sale yet, or they're out.
What? They're not
SummerSlam Access.
Oh no, I just don't think they had any on sale at all. There are no upcoming events. Is what it's saying. I'm pretty sure they won't sell out of access tickets. Have they even announced access yet?
I don't know, but
all right, we're gonna come on the other side and then we'll get some sports and some other stuff as well. Pardon the interruption, but let's go ahead and talk. So I know there's a lot of people out there that deal with wanting to wear hats and things like that, but you don't want to mess up your hair. Well, I got the perfect thing for you. I'm a brand ambassador for King's Crowning. Yeah, that's right, King's Crowning. They have dad hats, fitted caps. As you see here, they have little halo turbans that I absolutely love. Look at me, man. Just look at this red turban that's sitting perfect on my head. Don't you just want one of these? Well, use my code Unbounded1. Get 10% off your next purchase. What y'all waiting on? Go get one. Trust me, you won't regret it. Alright, I want to start off this side of here saying rest in peace to Ray Lewis' son.
Oh wow, yeah.
Ray Lewis' son passed away. In basketball news, though, Bradley Beal was traded to the Suns.
Yeah, I saw that. Is it bad that basketball has oh look, Colonel. Basketball has lost its desire with me, if you will.
Oh no.
Because I haven't found myself.
I've watched
interested.
very little basketball over the last few years.
I haven't found myself truly interested in basketball in years, quite frankly. I'm not sure what's wrong.
What's that?
Oh, see, I'm not sure what's wrong. It's just maybe it's just because I found something to replace it with wrestling and then soccer and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Also, in other news. Oh yeah, no, let's not get into that. we talked about that already. In other news, Ja Morant got off easy.
Big time.
Also in other news,
25
the
games
double
is
XL is getting worse.
I have yet to be able to confirm if this is actually the double XL freshman class. I didn't see it from double XL.
It's getting worse. Let's be real. It's not getting better. Is it getting better?
If this is the legitimate class, no, this is worse.
Yeah.
I still haven't done my thing where I said where I did it last year, but I haven't seen them put it out that this is the freshman class yet.
Well, again, it's not getting better. It hasn't gotten better. It's been trash for years.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
And
even the years where your favorites are in there.
Class here, who's really popped off like 2016.
Nobody.
I know people hate on 2016 class.
Well, who's in 16 again?
Uzi, 21.
Trash.
But that class all got big. Like most of that class got really big.
Well, because the generation after us, and some of us don't know.
But the issue is a lot.
I'm sorry, I have a bias when
their
it comes to this. I
classes
gotta
that
stop
are
doing
worse.
this. I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop. I
I know,
gotta stop looking at this with a
what-
bias.
What they look
It's
at is
bad.
who's going to get bigger, who's going to make it big, and so they got 2016 right. You think about Anderson .Paak,
Okay.
Denzel Curry,
Okay.
21, who actually has grown on me a lot. Uzi, don't really care for. Yachty, who
Don't.
had a really good album this year. A lot of those rappers, they made it. You had some classes like the JD class, who's big. What was
The
it?
Chance
The year
the
after-
Rapper class.
Chance the Rapper's class, but the last year's class. Let's look up this. Who was on 2020, 2022?
It was like a bunch of terrible people. I think was that the Comethazine one, or was that the one year before?
Comethazine was a few years back.
Oh, that dude needed therapy. I think everybody in that class needs some kind of therapy.
Right. All right, this is the class. What's the name? Doechii.
Yeah.
Doechii had a song that was made that was big on commercials. Sofago, I ain't heard from him since. Babyface Ray, I've heard a few things from him. Callie, she's the one that's she
What?
sounds like a whisperer. Casey, nothing from. Cochise, nothing from him. Big 30, rest in peace.
No, so he's dead. I'm sorry, that's terrible.
So
That's not.
yeah,
Don't get
it's
into
not-
it.
that's kind of a situation where you can't control. Can the man?
What happened?
What happened to him? Was it Big 30 or Big Scar that died? No, it was Big Scar that died.
What happened?
Let me see.
I didn't mean to sound like condescending there, but it's just.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Big Scar that died, and I think he had like was it a heart attack?
I think your sister said it's the ignorance for me.
Oh, that was back when we were talking about the list.
What happened?
Yeah, so it was Big Scar that died. Big
All right,
30,
what
I think, is
happened?
still
What
alive.
happened,
Yeah,
though?
that's what I'm about to find out now. Shot in the hip, but only traveling to a spine. Jeez. This necessitated an appendectomy.
He had to get
and
his
the
appendix
realignment of his
removed.
leg. No, he didn't die from that. Accidental prescription drug overdose. So that's how he died. Did Big 30 die too? No, Big 30's still alive. So I ain't heard from him, but I know he's up there with he kind of tags along with what's the dude? Got time with that dude. Sauce Santana really got hype off of one song. I like Baby Tron though. Wheezy out of here. Oh no, he was a producer.
All right. So
let's see if this 2023 class is actually legit though. Because my brother thinks that he knows somebody's going to be on the list because he went to high school with him.
Boy, that doesn't give me hope.
Young Chris is okay. Okay, so nothing has come up officially from.
All right. Am I old? Am I officially?
So that's not official.
So when it comes to rap, am I officially the old man who yells at clouds?
Yes, you are.
Do I have the right to
prediction.
be? Do I have the right to be? Because I feel like I have the right to be.
Yes. So here's what people are predicting to be the list, since we're on that list. So one person is Didi Osama.
I don't know.
Which I could see. V's, I don't know who that is. Sleazy World Go.
Jesus Christ, again, I'm so uncreative.
Too Rare. Big Boss Vet.
That's a fat dude, isn't it?
That's a girl, bro.
I'm sorry.
That's got to be a girl.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Oh.
Pretty sure her name is Yvette. Oh my gosh, I swear she makes this list. I'm going to be mad. Sexy Red.
She's trash. Is this the girl?
Pound Town.
Oh my god. If she makes this list, I have no hope. I don't have any hope anyway, but still.
Yeah, this is.
First of all, so
this song is so stupid.
Scroll back up. Here's what I had a conversation with a buddy of mine about this. Where did you get the money to get her on your remix?
When you have that popularity, because the song, this is the remix.
Where did you get the money to get?
That's the remix. So the original song got popular because of this stupid app TikTok. Ain't she the same one that made the other song? That someone said she would. No. The other song was stupid. The girl that I wanted to talk about, Suki. That someone said she want to switch. Now I'm eating his butt.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I will say this. She's getting. No, please don't. Please don't.
If I heard you,
please scroll back up.
Tia Corinne.
Scroll back up. She's getting sued because of area codes. Because I think she's getting sued by like Nate Dogg's camp or somebody is suing her like around that because in area code she's using the same lines from Luda.
It was Luda and Nate Dogg.
She sues him because Luda says in there like you got it in different area codes.
What's her name? Sexy Red?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find something about that. Hold on. Sexy Red.
2 Ds, by the way.
Oh. I can't keep up.
I can't either, don't worry. Oh, never mind. It's Cali. Stupid.
It is Cali.
Yeah.
No, we're reading this because this is about to get stupid. This might. Boy, the music Google takes are coming great.
Here's something I want you to look at before we go any further. Look up Callie's age. Go back to that other and look up her age.
She can't be older than us, bro.
How old is Callie? Musical artist. It's right there. All right, she's 22. Okay. All right.
So, according to this article Vibe, Callie claims she never heard of Ludacris's area codes before her viral track of the same name.
She's lying.
This is the same thing. This is the same thing that Queen Naja did when she stole John P. Key's song.
May I borrow your hat? Can I borrow your cap? You know what that is? That's cap.
Now I need it back because my hair looks a mess.
It's cap. That's definitely cap.
That's the same thing Queen Naja said when she got when the whole thing with her and John P. Key went down.
Which song did she sample from John P. Key or steal from
Life
John
in Favor? You don't know my story. And when you listen to the song, I cannot remember the name of the song, but it sounds just like the song. You don't have to worry
Okay, so she was born.
about me.
So she was born in. She is 22, right?
Yes.
And she's
She's from Georgia.
So she's lying.
Where's Ludacris from again?
I think he's from Georgia. He's from the Illinois. There you go, Illinois. He's from Illinois, so he's from the Midwest.
Okay.
But Nate
But he's
Dogg,
a down south rapper.
exactly.
He's a down south rapper. Okay, he's from Chicago, whatever. He's a down south rapper. I'm not buying none of this.
No, I'm not either.
Who wrote the beat? Who? Originally released in March, Cali's Area Codes has been updated with the regional remixes. One features Chicago's Mellow Bucks, another with Lil Tyler, a version of the Bronx representing Kenzo B, one with San Francisco native Lil Kayla, and another with St. Louis rapper Sexy Red. I was writing, and the producers Tate Cobain and YG Beats were just beating on the table, detailed performer. These new rappers.
They lying. She lying.
These new age rappers, man. I hate to say
They just be. They just why y'all lying? Here's the
Lola
thing.
Brooke.
There's no way. I can't.
Oh my gosh, her. Don't play with it. 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 That's her. All these. I'm not gonna yeet.
Why do you have a mask on?
Bro, you got a shiesty mask on. Ken Carson.
What's his name?
Huh? Ken Carson.
That's the most normal name I've ever heard
Right.
from a rapper in years. Besides Denzel Curry.
I don't think I'm gonna like him though. He looked like an Uzi Vert type dude. Destroy Lonely.
He sounds like he needs therapy.
This is an emo rapper. BLP Kosher.
Good Lord in heaven. Cultural appropriation.
No, the Wick's crazy.
Look at him. What is going on in this picture?
Jew on the This man has a song named Jew on the Canoe.
Well, like I said, what did I just say? Mazel. What did I say? Mazel.
Trump. So the man is he Jewish?
He is Jewish. I don't know a lot of people.
Mazel Tron and
He's
Jew
from-
on the Canoe. He's definitely Jewish.
And he's definitely Florida. Look at that. This man is about as Jewish in Florida. Look at this. Look at
A
this.
Jewish man with wicks. Well then, Gloria Hallelujah's on this list for. I can see Glorilla making it though. Lil Tyler.
How old is he? 14?
17.
He looks like a 14-year-old. He looks like he should have stayed in school.
And guess who's number one on this possible list?
Surprise of nobody.
So when the list drops, Ice Spice is definitely be on the list, and she's going to get exposed for how much she can't rap and how the kids. Have already told me. The kid already told me that they only like Ice Spice for the obvious reasons. The obvious reasons.
So you know what? As I'm getting older, I'm more and more convinced of the obvious.
So this list is about to be girl heavy. Let me just let you know.
I'm more convinced of the obvious. And the obvious is that we're pretty sure that wherever these people are signing, it ain't black owned. I'm pretty sure sitting at the top of these record companies is some white man that is
He was right.
What? What?
Oh no!
Jesus
no.
Christ. Anyway,
It was something in my chest.
somewhere sitting at the top is some dude saying that is putting forth all of this stuff because we clearly know, me and him can name you 5 artists on the top of our heads that are out now that are clearly better than everyone on this list. Just say what you're gonna say.
I said what happened. What? Oh, you told me that Kanye was right. Kanye told y'all this before. Y'all just don't want to listen because y'all too worried about Kanye and his
Being a Trump
slavery. Slavery today sounds like a choice. that phrase that y'all kind of messed up. Y'all thought he was talking about your ancestors. Now he was talking about y'all. Yeah, he told y'all already. There's a lot of things I don't agree with Kanye saying, but look. Let's look at some of these labels. Why don't we just look at some of these labels? Who signs to a label up here?
By the way, there's no uniqueness.
Not Big Boss Vets.
There's no uniqueness, by the way. You know what I mean?
Let's look at who is Ice Spice signed to.
There's no uniqueness, by the way.
Oh, no.
The most unique person on that list is probably Ice Spice because of how she looks. Everybody else look exactly the same. If you told me if you showed me a picture of Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Callie, I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference.
Ice Spice only looked different because of she got the hair.
That's what I'm saying. No,
it's the hair.
Other than her, but I'm saying I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between any other woman on that list.
So she signed to Capitol Records.
Who owns Capitol Records? Johnny Mercer, white man. Buddy DeSilva, definitely a white man. Was that Glenn?
Wallach.
Oh, those are the founders. Who's the current owner?
Yeah, who owns it now?
Who's
owns
Cap?
it though?
That's definitely a white
CEO.
woman. That's a white woman. It's definitely a white woman. No, go. No,
Capitol
click it.
Music
No.
Group is comprised of
No,
Capitol
no, no.
Records,
Go down.
Blue
Go
Note
down.
Records. Hold on, because it's going to tell you. Motown Records, Astro Works, Priority Records, and Capitol Christian Music Group. Capitol Music Group is subsidiary of Universal Music Group. So, what that means, they're under UMG. Who owns UMG?
A white man.
Lucian Grange.
Why did you struggle to say Grange? That's hilarious. No, in other words, it's
So it all comes back to what we were talking about.
a white man. A white man. Yes, a white man. A white man owns it. To the surprise of absolutely nobody.
Yeah, who was the CEO?
That's
going back
definitely
to Capitol Music Group.
That's definitely a white woman.
Michelle.
Jubilee.
What the heck?
That's definitely a white woman.
It never fails, man. It never fails. And this is what they're feeding to your children.
Yes. Yes. They're feeding this. Not Little Sims. Not Black Thought, even though Black Thought's been in the game forever. They're not feeding you JID. No, they're feeding you this.
Unfortunately, this is what they wanted. This is what they want. You can feed something to somebody, but if they don't want it, are they gonna eat it?
No.
I think we've had this conversation. What's you don't like corn, right?
No. I'm not a
Okay,
fan.
I'm gonna give you some corn.
Yeah, you can try.
Okay, you're gonna eat this corn.
Fair enough.
That's
I
my
see his
point.
Yep. Yep. Maybe we need somebody of a younger demographic on here, so we're not just yelling at clouds. Because I feel like every time this conversation come up, that's all we do. You know what I mean? Because I don't like yelling at clouds. I don't.
I like the yellow clouds.
I like to yell at clouds only when I have a point. Only when I realize that I've been proven right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know I'm right in the sense that the classes have gotten worse.
Yeah.
And that class gives me no hope.
Well, good
Like
thing
that
that's not-
dude,
good thing
go
that's not
down,
the real
go
class.
down. This dude's a better rapper than those 10. Than those 10.
And he's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
He's a parody rapper.
Exactly.
Yo, his jokes be
I've seen
hilarious.
rappers on TikTok. I've seen singers on TikTok better than all that. That Robin Williams video is hilarious. But speaking of something else, back to wrestling. Buddy Matthews.
No, his name's Buddy Murphy now.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dasha.
I can't believe that happened. Anyway,
It was Dasha, so she knew him as Buddy Murphy. So I'm not going to get too mad about it.
Buddy and Andrade put on a clinic. I don't care what nobody says.
Dog, I can't believe she really tried to.
Yeah, that was
really
insane.
Tried to play me like that.
That was insane.
Tried to say your aunt's shorter than you. I was like, no, my aunt's probably put a noise on my head.
That's insane.
All because I said that I don't feel sorry for Sukihana. Because
well, I mean,
I don't feel sorry.
I
for
do
her.
because I have empathy, but
I don't feel sorry for you living by the sword and dying by the sword.
I mean, I do because I have empathy.
You
but
live
I also
by the sword and
love.
you die by the sword.
I mean, true, but
she
you know,
she is
I have empathy.
what am I trying to call her? A predator. Working on a 10-year-old.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I like,
the
for example,
situation where she was basically all up in Drewski's butt.
That I didn't like. I thought she kind of lost. She definitely lost me with that. With who's that dude? NLE Choppa walking in the public park.
That was her walking like a getting walked by a dog walked by a Chopper. Oh my god.
Her and the other girl.
I don't know who the other girl was. I don't want to know. But yeah, I'm sorry if I don't feel sorry for the fact that
I mean
you were talking spice to this dude.
I have empathy.
And the thing was, she was talking spice to the dude like I'll turn you out and all this other stuff. 5 seconds later, that he kissing you. I'm like, first of all, yes, Salamander, you're wrong. I don't acknowledge.
Is that really his name?
No.
Well, not the name
because he looks like a salamander.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What is it? YK Osiris?
Yeah.
You remember YK Osiris?
No, I know who he is, but it's just...
Since we're talking about Double XL and how horrible his freestyle was. Who was it? It was him, Lil Mosey, the baby, and Meg Thee Stallion all in the same one. Started off Lil Mosey. I felt like the man. Fresh me up in the year. I woke up like the man. Never popped Xans because it killed me. Oh my gosh, that was so horrible. And then baby comes out there, slides through. I was like, okay, the baby kind of slide.
No, the baby. Here's the thing about the baby. The baby.
He really I never would have thought him saying that. Honestly, that is very mild to a lot of the stuff I've seen people say in hip hop. And that killed his career.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Cause I found myself. I was on TikTok and his verse on Under the Sun came up, and I was like,
dog. Hot take. You know I'm a Cole fan.
Yeah.
He ate Cole.
Oh no.
Yeah. He ate Cole.
Oh yeah. Shall we show them what we're talking about?
We can't play it up here because I ain't trying to.
Copyright.
Yeah, but go back and listen to Under the Sun on the Dreamville album.
Yeah. And
tell me Cole did not get eaten by
the baby.
The baby.
The baby also ate on that.
That
jail.
issue with
the baby also ate on that jail part too.
Yeah, my issue with the baby is a lot of his songs sound the same.
Yeah.
The dude can spit. I think he just got to get out of his comfort zone. He had to get out of his comfort zone. I think it's a little too late now because what his statements at that concert about AIDS kind of did him in. Now, I wish some other statements would do some people in, but evidently it doesn't work for everybody the same way. Because honestly, if you look back at what he said, was it something to be canceled over?
What about what he said about AIDS?
Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah, it was insensitive because a lot of how AIDS in that community goes, and it's like it's not.
It's
like,
insensitive.
A lot of good people have lost their lives to that disease in that community.
But Wayne has used the bundle of sticks word all the time.
I know. Wait, Wayne?
Yeah. Look at me now.
X did too.
X did it a lot. Oh my gosh. I was listening to DMX. I was like, yo.
But we love X.
But you got to remember, it was a time that word was not really. You could use that word and it wasn't really considered to be, you're disparaging the community.
Yeah.
So, because I had that conversation with one of the kids, and it was like, well, I don't like OJ Simpson because he's homophobic. He's he's transphobic. That's what that was.
Who said that?
One of the kids told me that he was transphobic. So I was like, what did he say? So I went back and listened to it. I was like, okay, so here's what he means, and I explained it to him. It was like, oh, okay, because it was a whole conversation about sports.
What about sports? Oh, right.
So it was the whole sports conversation that has been dominating media. I was like, y'all really got to stop talking about this. It's other stuff we could be talking about right now. Y'all worried about this and Dylan Mulvaney and stuff like that. The less y'all talk about Dylan Mulvaney, the less I have to hear about her. Let her live her life. I don't care. I don't care about anybody.
I think that's our thing. I think we care.
We care about the wrong stuff.
Yes, like that's my thing. Like I think we're caring about the things we need to put effort into. We actively choose because you always have a choice. You actively choose not to put effort into and care about. Simple
Absolutely. What else? What else we got going on here?
Oh, that scroll down. Further. Not that one.
I don't want to touch the Southern Baptist thing because I know it's a big.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that right quick. What would you be willing to do to let for your team to win a Super Bowl?
My team's won a Super Bowl already.
Another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
Watch them win another Super Bowl. I don't care that much about sports.
Good.
Sports. This is the thing people don't understand.
Sports.
Yes, we talk about sports. We talk about wrestling all the time.
Yes.
Those are our outlets.
Yes.
I'm not about to get. Like, I don't understand the mindset of people that have to basically risk their livelihood and all this other stuff, get into heated debates about these things. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll joke about it. We disagree about a lot of that stuff. Yes. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to lose a friendship over this stuff.
No.
Same way with politics.
For example, the Seahawks play the Cowboys this year?
Yes, I think so.
In regular season? So, for example,
we're probably we do play y'all.
Yeah, so if we go to watch that game, wherever we go to watch that game, right? However that goes, me and him will not be fighting in the parking lot.
We should hit him like we did last time. We should hit a bar. November 30th.
Look at that.
Oh dang, it's my dad's. That's why I was like, yeah, it's my dad's birthday.
Oh yeah, so we're definitely going out then. Was that Monday night? Or was that Sunday night?
It looks like a Thursday.
That's a Thursday.
Where's my calendar?
I woke up for some right there, right at the top.
What?
Right there, King.
Remedial Ant is in the building. Yay!
I woke up for somebody.
That song slaps too.
Hey.
Too many ops in here. Tell me who you with. Hey. Yeah, it's a Thursday game. Thursday game.
Big Woodies.
Shoot, let's go.
Look at that. But however that game goes, however it goes, whoever wins, at the end of the day, we're going to dap and go separate ways.
We're going to dap up. We're going to go home.
I mean, he says that now, but if that's not the way it
even
goes,
if the Cowboys, we're going to dap up and go home. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly. The point is, whichever way the game goes, unless it ends in blatant controversy, we're gonna dap up and go home.
Look,
it's simple as that.
For people who don't know, I think the fail mirror was an interception, so we're good. I'm going to keep it. That's the thing. That's why I like Chisel Adonis. Chisel Adonis is like, look, he's gonna call it straight down the middle. He's a Pittsburgh fan, but he's not like a super fan. We're not super fans. I love my Seahawks.
I love my Cowboys.
But if something goes wrong, I'm gonna say, yeah, that play was wrong.
Yeah.
Like the Phil Mary.
Or if your quarterback just wants to fumble a snap
and honestly,
on a field goal,
And I'm usually wrong about these things, so I'm going to say it. I don't see us really having the same type of year we had this year.
You never know.
I feel like Geno might have a step back season.
We'll see. But I'm curious to see what pieces we can put together for our draft picks. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
One thing I just don't need to happen. I don't need.
You don't need more injuries.
Cardinals to tank.
Who would they tank for?
I need somebody.
Who would they tank for? I'm genuinely asking. Like who stayed in college that is draft worthy right now?
The Heisman winner.
Caleb.
I
forgot he did stay. I forgot he stayed for. Was this his senior year?
No, this is his junior year. He was only a sophomore.
So this should be interesting.
And then
but
number
Utah's good. Utah's going to give them some because they got that boy Cameron Ryan.
I need them to be number 3 because I don't want to get in Caleb and I don't want them getting Marvin Harrison.
Oh yeah, Junior.
It's a lot of players that are
that have kids in there, especially in baseball.
No, it's a lot of kids from like NFL legends that are in college now.
Yeah.
Because who's at Norfolk? Who's at somebody's at Howard. Edgerrin James' son is at Howard.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Unfortunately, Norfolk State plays Howard at Howard. So
boy.
No chance of seeing Edgerrin James' son playing this year because I'm not going to DC. But anything else? Well, I still look at these tickets and figure out what we're doing.
I'm good. I'm good.
It ain't that funny. Probably was that funny. So you want to do these guys call a king and we'll get these tickets straight. But with that being said, man, we can get up out of here. Peace, love, Pop Tarts. Always remember to drink your water.
It's been him since the cable was cut in the cradle. What's up? Only right that I do it. Colossal until I'm a boss, so they want me to fail. Look, we prevail. Jump on your tail. Know that they talking, they telling them tales. Just know how to tell. They're for the sale.